try explain. Tell me no why you're none fear stress my brain. Me hex them, vex them, still a text and still a try fi explain. See me pon the right, girl, better take the left lane. Hex a try explain.
Welcome everybody, this is your boy Rome. Welcome back to the channel. Just go ahead and drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Share with all your friends so that people can see the work that we're doing over here, yeah? Before we get into the meat of the matter today, just want to hit on some breaking news a little bit. Just heard that Manchester United reached some sort of agreement or almost reached an agreement with Moses Caicedo from Ecuador. And to be honest, I'm kind of glad the club finally started listening to the youth. You understand? Because I've been shouting this man's name from Wapikil Philip, bro. From before 10 BC, my guy. I've been saying, hey, this man right here. I've been watching him for what? 1, 2, 3, 6. I've been watching this man for 6 minutes on YouTube, bro. For the last 6 minutes, I've been watching this man on YouTube. I'm going to tell you, prime Yaya Toure you're looking at, bro. I'm not going to lie. I didn't know this man before. But right now, he's the best thing ever. I mean, you see my intro. YouTube compilations can make anybody look like a superstar, bro. But on to the meat of the matter, the main story, and that is us talking a little bit about Arteta and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and how the two story intertwine. And we mentioned a little bit about it in the previous video. Go back and watch the other video. We talk about Arsenal's story, not too dissimilar from Manchester United. In all honesty, when you talk about Manchester United, when you talk about the stuff that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer going through right now is not too far or too dissimilar from what Arsenal is going through. Remember, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer took over as an interim manager in December 2018. And then man were like 11 points off for a fourth spot. They were 19 points behind Liverpool, which was in first at the time, bro. The team was in complete shambles. Jose Mourinho and Pogba were having fights. This man was asking the team to set the club to sell Martial. The entire club, the entire dressing room was, at one point, it looked like my 2-year-old playing room, bro. It was just things all over the place. And the similarity with Arteta is that 1 year later, Arteta took over Arsenal. At that time, Arsenal was like 8th in the league, 8 points behind 4th place. And yes, 19 points again behind 1st place, right? And even then, they were 1 point above Manchester United. And this was 1 year after Ole Gunnar Solskjaer took over. And everybody was all panicky about what's going on at my club, Manchester United. And they got rid of Unai Emery and brought in Mikel Arteta. There were so many similarities and so many differences between the two that we have to talk about what's causing Arteta's downfall right now and what's the reason why Ole Gunnar seems to be thriving in his place. Remember, both coaches were brought back to bring in a feel-good factor in the clubs, right? In their respective clubs. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came back with the mantra of just let people smile and enjoy their football. And for the first 10 to 11 games, this man had an unbeaten run, right? He rose them up from, as I said, 6th to finishing 5th that year in the league. They had a 10 to 15 game unbeaten run, right? In that time, they drew with Liverpool, they beat City, beat Tottenham. They were going good, and it was like a honeymoon period. And the same thing happened with Arteta, in which case, in that time, the man stepped up, won the FA Cup, and they were going good, and everyone thought that it was a masterstroke at the time. But here are some of the differences between the two, between Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Mikel Arteta when they took over their respective clubs. One, both were former players of the clubs, right? But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was a club legend. Mikel Arteta, on the other hand, just a regular player wearing a number 8 shirt. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer scored the most iconic goal for Manchester United, arguably the most iconic goal in that Champions League final. Again, Arteta just wore the number 8. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer went on, retired and went on to coach at Manchester United at the reserve level. Arteta left and go play for Everton. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer managed Cardiff in the Prem, got relegated, and then moved on to manage Molde over in his own home country and won a couple of championships with Molde in Norway, 2 back-to-back championships in Norway. Arteta left Everton and become an assistant coach to Pep Guardiola, that's picking up cones with Pep Guardiola. As I said, remember, defensive coordinator. And I remember we talked about both clubs being run by incompetent owners, right? People were just looking for the cheap way out. The difference with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's appointment and Arteta's appointment is that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was brought in as a stopgap to the end of the season until they were able to bring in someone of note. But he did so well as the interim that they decided to make him permanent. The mistake that Arsenal made was to make Arteta permanent prior to seeing if this man was capable enough to do the job. Remember, he's coming to manage senior players who used to play within Ozil, right? And all he used to do prior to that was pick up cones at Man City, bro. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came in and demanded the respect of the team. So he got results out of them. One of the things that you have to remember is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has experience of being down, relegated with Cardiff, being up, winning the championship at home with Mulder. Even though it's totally different levels of football, you still have to have that management skill and that experience and feel that pressure of wanting or needing to get that win. So every time Manchester United went down in a rut, in a bad level of performance, think back to when we went to Paris and won at PSG with that last-minute penalty from Rashford. We started losing game after game after that. The level of the team just dropped. So Solskjaer had, in that period, had to figure out ways to get his team back up. Not criticizing them in the media, but motivating them inwardly. Arteta has never had that experience, bro. And so because of that, now that he's out of his honeymoon period, the team is not playing as well as they are anymore, as they were. They're not beating Manchester City or winning the FA Cup anymore. He doesn't know how to get his team back up and motivated because he's never had that experience. This man is learning on the job. Is a trial by fire thing, and it's going to backfire on Arsenal. So when I say Manchester United could easily be in the same position that Arsenal is in right now, I mean, if they did not get Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, stick with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and change things like where Arsenal did, we could easily have it be in a position where we're struggling 15, 16, 17 in the league right now. The league was moving away from us. As for the Gunners, you guys took the cheap way out, and now you're reaping the benefits. You reap where you sow. So life go. Anyway, remember to drop a like on the video. Comment down at the bottom down there. Make we know how you're feeling about this video as well. Subscribe to the channel right there, so. Man Utds.